The Japanese Tea Garden in San Francisco, California, is a popular feature of Golden Gate Park, originally built as part of a sprawling World's Fair, the California Midwinter International Exposition of 1894. Though many of its attractions are still a part of the garden today, there have been changes throughout the history of the garden that have shaped it into what it is today. The oldest public Japanese garden in the United States, this complex of many paths, ponds and a teahouse features plants and trees pruned and arranged in a Japanese style. The garden's 3 acres contain sculptures and structures influenced by Buddhist and Shinto religious beliefs, as well as many elements of water and rocks to create a calming landscape designed to slow people down. The tea house has been a part of the Japanese tea garden since its creation at the Midwinter Fair in 1894, though it has been rebuilt several times. Citation needed. In a description of the garden published in 1950, at a time when it was dubbed the Oriental Tea Garden, the author, Katherine Wilson, states that further along from the Wishing Bridge was the thatched tea house, where for 3 generations the women of the Hagiwara family, in their gaily, flowered kimonos, served tea and rice cakes. 4. Within Japanese culture, the connection between the serenity of nature and the drinking of tea comes from a sacred tradition, the Japanese tea ceremony. The origin of the tea ceremony dates back to 1203 AD, with Buddhist priests of the Zen sect, who found the infusion, tea, useful in keeping them awake during midnight devotions. 5. As it developed, the ceremony eventually earned the name Chanoyu, which, in literal translation means hot water for tea. Today, the heart of the tradition is the elegant making and pouring of whipped geen tea, also called matcha. When the ceremony is well executed, an unspoken and perhaps inexpressible Zen quality lingers in the air. As tea ceremonies became more widespread, they eventually became associated with the presence or nature, more specifically with the presence of a garden. Over time, the tea house became the transcendent viewing place for contemplating the landscape in a traditional tea garden. University of San Francisco students enjoy tea and snacks at the tea house. The tea house is located by the water, and is surrounded by views of different aspects of the garden. The tea house currently offers 6 kinds of tea: jasmine, sencha, hojicha, junmaica, green, and the traditional tea used in ceremonies, matcha. It also offers a variety of snacks, some of which are savory including edamame and tea sandwiches, and some of which are sweet including kozumaki and green tea cheesecake. Yeah.